Okay guys, coming back. This morning I'm checking out my tanks, and if you caught the last video, you'll see that my snail laid, one of my apple snails was obviously female. She laid some eggs last night. I was recording it, about 15 she was in now. Oh man, look at that. That's gonna be a lot of snail babies. And I was excited to do some research on raising snail babies, but unfortunately it's really easy. I still have to do some more research about the environment requirements, but I have about 4 weeks to get a tank ready, which is plenty of time to cycle a tank. If you are wanting to set up a new tank for it's a bunch of snails, if you do have a snail batch. And it is possible she may lay more eggs tonight. Sometimes online I've read that they can lay a few batches at a time, which unfortunately that'll be a lot of snails. So I don't know a lot of people's fish tanks, but if I can't take care of all of these, I definitely have to find a place to take them. Might take them to a local pet store if I have to, or I might have to get another tank. Excuse me. But I've got some broken ones I can put together. So worst case scenario, if she lays more eggs tonight, I'll look into putting together a new tank. So update on my 10-gallon experiment here. Excuse me. I just did this for fun to see if it's interesting to see the water cycling out, how it's clear over here versus the organic material side. This side is full of lots of rotting wood that I got out of a rotting log. Tons of dead spiders and spider webs that was mixed in there too. I thought that was pretty interesting, just for the heck of it. Lots of organic matter, dead algae or dying algae. I did throw in some iron. Iron is good for plants, so I thought it'd be cool to let that get soaked into the bottom substrate here, since I'm going to cover it with sand. So it's pretty cool. I'm going to spread that back out. That's just part of the hummus, and I was just trying to get the water to evaporate, and this way I can remove the water myself. I'm not going to remove any more water because when you remove water, you remove nutrients and stuff too. Or of course, if you're changing your water in your fish tank, when you're removing water, you're removing poop and stuff. But in this scenario, I'm going to be removing too much nutrients, so I'm going to let it. I'm just going to let it evaporate out. So it might take a couple of days for this to finish evaporating out. But when it evaporates, the minerals and nutrients will stay behind. So that's what we're going for here. But like I said, luckily we have 2 to 4 weeks to get a tank cycled and ready to go for all these little baby snails. And this will be a cool environment because it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be cool.
Daddy, my belly's hungry.
Alright, well I guess we'll check in later and see what's going on with these fish.